Hey Sagittarius, welcome. We are getting ready to do a relationship slash romance reading. So we're going to start with the tarot. And what I am going to do is I'm going to lay out cards for you, cards for them, and then a couple of messages from Spirit in the middle. So the first card that I am going to pull for you and for them will be like a personality traits or maybe a very specific story about what someone may be going through right now to help you identify if this reading is for you. If this reading is not, please do look at not only your sun, but that was crappy. Not only your sun, but your rising, moon, and Venus placements to get a full, picture of what's going on. And then also, if I'm laying out the cards and I'm describing it and going through it, you find yourself identifying or resonating more with the them side, please feel free to flip the script. That is totally fine. Okay, I am done shuffling. Let's cut the cards. Alrighty, let's lay them out. Let's lay them out, Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius, by the way. So let us see what is going down. Okie dokie, there we go. So let's talk about you and your personality. So we have the High Priestess. So I see you as very spiritual, intuitive. You're not the one who will be, hey Sally, what do you think I should do? Hey Mary, what do you think I should do? You just know shit, okay? You're very intuitive, very spiritual, as I said. You may be, you may dress kind of boho or hippie or different, kind of more fluid, maybe not as, tailored as most. You being as spiritual as you are, you may be in some type of line of work of healing. You definitely could be into like Reiki or tarot or something like that. So that's you. But you're very intuitive and you go inside for your answers. Now, what are your potential issues or challenges with either them or the relationship? So we have, pardon my dog. Sorry, hold on. Hi Sagittarius, sorry about that. I had to chill the dogs out, the babies. So anyway, back to where we were. Your potential issues or challenges with them or the relationship. And we have the Queen of Wands. So what I'm thinking is, and I'm just gonna, go brief until we, turn over the other cards. But what I'm thinking here could be maybe you feel as if the other person, I don't know, might be too aggressive. Maybe they, maybe you feel like maybe their interest is only sexual. I don't know. I'm trying to look into the attributes of the wands and see what the issue can be. Sometimes the court cards are a bitch. But anyway, let's look at the rest of the cards and we'll see. So that is your potential issue or challenge with them or the relationship. Now let's look at how you see the relationship. You see the relationship as the Four of Pentacles. Now, a couple different ways we can look at that. One, 4 is a number of stability and solidity. Is that a word? Very solid and stable. Pentacles, of course, are about money or, finance. So the way you see the relationship would be that it's very solid and stable and financially secure. Another way you can look at this as the person as being very, your person as being very, what's the word? when people totally, they're either hanging on to the money super tight. They find their identity in the money. It's who they are. Or they could be a tightwad and really tight with money and not do their fair share. Or if they're in control of the money, it's not, it's shared equally. You don't feel as if, you just don't feel as if they're, you're getting an equal portion of, the bounty, if you will, or the money or whatever in this relationship. So it could be both too. Solid, stable foundation, and or someone being really tight with the bucks and hanging on to them and mine, very like possessive. So let's see. Maybe the other cards will give us a clue. And then here is what you want in the relationship. The moon. What you want, the moon. I usually equate the moon with fear, anxiety. I know that you don't want fear and anxiety in your life, but you are the high priestess. And so I'm thinking maybe what you would like is for your person to be less 3D and less attached to money and engaged in the pursuit of money, and more 5D, more spiritual, more, dig deeper into their subconscious to find out what makes them tick and working on themselves, becoming more enlightened. That's what I think. That's how I'm going to take this. So I see you as a very spiritual, enlightened person. And this person, I don't know, their MO, their vibe, who they are, you might just not be vibing with that right now. So let's see. Let's look at them. Here's their personality. Oh dear. We just had this in Scorpio's reading, Sag, but not in this placement. Right now, their personality is they're sad. They have experienced some type of a loss and they are caught up in it, as we all can be. We need to go through, what do they say, the five stages of grief. Right now, they're focusing on the loss. They are not looking at the 2 cups that are still standing or the road behind them that leads up to the castle, the road and the bridge. So right now, this person, the way that you can identify them is they have recently experienced some type of a loss and they are suffering sorrow and grief. And there is nothing wrong with that. So that's how you can recognize this person. Also, they may be tall and thin and have dark or black hair. Okay. Now, what is their issue or challenges with either you and or the relationship? The Page of Pentacles. What this tells me is they don't feel like you come to the table with enough. You can see here they're hanging on to what they have for dear life. It's very important to them. And they're looking at you, and they straight are looking over here at you. And they think either, why does this person think that I would share my money with them, or my belongings, or my bounty, whatever you want to call it? Why do they think that I would hand it out so easily? So they, and what do they bring to the table? So that's one way of looking at it. And the second way of looking at it is the page is small. If they do offer anything to you in the relationship, it is a small offer. And I'm not saying just money. Like, I'm not saying the high priestess is up here wanting he's the male energy, wanting his money. I'm not saying that. Perhaps if they're married and everything's joint, or if it has been decided that this person's the breadwinner and this person is not, then of course this person would be dependent on this person's money. But this person is very stingy. This person is overly concerned with their possessions and what they have. So this is either one of two messages. One, you bring nothing to the table. You don't bring enough to the table. Or two, yeah, I'll give you something, but it's going to be small. I don't know why you think you deserve anything else. Okay, so that's their issue with the relationship or you. How do they see the relationship? Oof. Six of Wands. I think they either see themselves leaving or wishing you would leave. But they are wishing for some type of a departure. That's how they see the relationship. They see the relationship as something that should end, Sagittarius. Sorry. Going from choppy waters into calmer waters. They see this relationship as choppy, unhappy, turbulent, and they see the need to go into calmer waters, or, one of you. What do they want? The Three of Wands. They want, I'd say, they want to do their own thing, and they want to pursue something else, and basically wait for their ship to come in, not your ship to come in. They want to go and wait for their thing. And this thing is a further pursuit of some type of... When I pause, I'm having a bunch of things pop into my head, plus I have a hard time with nouns sometimes. Their further pursuit of, I'd say riches, because, it's so pentacly, but their further pursuit of possessions or riches or whatever. I don't see them wanting to be in this relationship. And maybe it has ended, and maybe that's why they're sad. They see the need for it, but it still hurts. Maybe that's the loss. Okay, let's go ahead and see what Spirit says. What does Spirit think is the issue? Queen of Swords. Not enough communication. Not enough truth. Not enough clarity. The High Priestess really probably didn't know fully where this person was coming from. And this person, at first probably thought, ooh, wait, how different, what a different person, and was attracted to it. But when they saw that they were the exact opposite of what they wanted the exact opposite of what they wanted, and realized that they couldn't live with that it was actually a burden to them, realized that they probably should have communicated more. There should have been more clarity. And not like they were lying, but just more communication, clarity, and truth should have happened in the beginning. So that's what Spirit thinks is the issue. And I got this for, this is what Spirit thinks to fix the issue. And I got this before when a reading looked kind of hopeless for the relationship. And I believe what Spirit is trying to say is, work together, even in a split. Now, I can't tell you what to do. These cards are telling me that it's not going to work and someone's going to leave. If you guys decide to work it out, Sagittarius, and it works, more power to you. As long as there's no abuse or anything like that, that's amazing. Put a note in the comment and let me know. I'd actually be very happy to see that. But what Spirit's advice here is work together on the split. Realize there is a higher power. It's you, them, and the higher power. And strive to be civil and decent and work together, no matter where this goes. And then the potential outcome, we have the Magician. So what this means to me is, the message that I'm getting is, both of you definitely have everything you need to live the lives that you want. So don't get caught up in the minutia, the day-to-day disappointments. Let all that go. Take back your power, both of you. You, them. Take back your power. Go live your life. Be happy. Manifest a good life for yourself. And maybe next time, take a little bit more time to get to know the person, Sagittarius, before, there's any kind of commitment or any kind of intertwining of monies, or any one person becomes dependent on the other or whatever. I don't know what the exact situation is, but I do know that oftentimes people do not take the time to really get to know the person before jumping in. And I think that's a piece of advice here as well. Let's go ahead and pull a couple of oracle cards for Sagittarius. See if we can get any more messages, guidance, predictions. I think that's good enough. Let's cut the cards. And we have betrayal. I think that this person who was so deeply affected by this, because this is grief and betrayal, and this is leaving. I think this person did feel betrayal. So that's a confirmation of that. It says message, and I think the most important message here is the one from Spirit, telling you to be classy and try and work it out together as best you can. And to remember that you are both strong, solid, complete individuals on your own that can make your own lives and your own happiness. And I think when you realize that, you don't blame the other person so much for the demise. Also, there may be a need for communication between you two. Not necessarily an apology or anything, but maybe there is a need, for whatever reason, for a communication. Hell, it could be divorce papers. It's in an envelope, old school. And then the third message is good luck. And I don't know if this is saying everyone will have good luck, or it's just wishing everyone good luck. But just know that, this is not a failure. This is a lesson. And Spirit wishes you good luck on your path forward. And just because something didn't work out doesn't mean you have bad luck. You're wished good luck in your path, in your journey. So there you go, Sagittarius. Not all rainbows. I didn't see one damn rainbow or one flower. Oh, there's some flowers. But yeah, so that's how a lot of them have gone today. I don't know if there's just a lot of upheaval out there, or if people are ending things and starting the new year off fresh. If so, it's a good thing. Even though it may hurt, it's really a good thing. So I want to thank you so much, Sag, for spending this time with me today. If this did resonate, please do like this video. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you do like my content, please do subscribe to my channel. You don't know how much that would mean to me. It would really help. And also look in the description box. I am giving away a free personal reading, one a week actually. So just look in there for the instructions. Again, Sagittarius, thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.